Welcome everybody. My name is Ben Pearson, Roadster Tracker, and today we are back in Lacuna Passage. We are here at the beta base. Let me just adjust my microphone a little bit. First thing to let you all know, I am trying something a little bit different as far as the video goes. I understand there was some kind of frame dropping from last time, so hopefully this will be a little bit better. Let me just actually check the display options. I should be able to put the quality up a little bit. So we'll go ahead and try this. I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. So also for future notice, these are going to kind of become office hours, I've decided. You know, I'll play the game as a means of A, talking about something cool, and B, doing something. But if you guys have something you want to bring up, I would rather talk about that in most instances. Okay, so let's go ahead and top off our suit. Okay, what stuff do we have? Well, let's check our vitals. Actually, we need to eat some stuff. Silly me. You should always eat a healthy breakfast before you start going and exploring. What do we want? Let's have some almond sounds good. We got a little bit of water. I think if I understand it right, then the water will become populated automatically. Okay, so we'll drink a couple of waters. We're taking out our one of the science samples because we're going to, actually I'll take out a second one. We're going to try to mix and match a little bit and try to improve things overall. Let's go ahead and have our almonds. And whoops. Not super keen on the navigation in this game. It's a little bit awkward. That's okay. Inventory looks good. Let's go ahead and pull out one more of these rocks. I'll try this one. Okay, that looks good. So let's go start exploring and see what we come up with. I turned up the audio a little bit too because I noticed that was a little bit low. Let me know if the background audio is at a good level. Broken components. Okay. So we have just barely reached this new base. Everything looks good. I'm gonna... Okay. I saw something interesting, but it's a lot closer than I thought. Let's start walking in this direction. We'll just walk off a cliff. No big deal. Yeah, if I remember right, there was something of interest, an RTG. I'm going to try to take a picture of it, and hopefully that will remember the location. We still don't have a shovel, so we left the shovel back in our other base. I kind of like the sun. I wish it had a little bit better of a sunrise, but I have no idea how realistic Earth-like sunrise would be on Mars. I really don't know. I'll have to look that up. Wow, our oxygen's going pretty quick. Oh yeah, we got to take our morning jog. Forgot about that tradition here. Okay. not too terrible. This will probably be a shortish stream, maybe an hour or two. We'll see how long I last. Okay. Well, we'll go for a little bit more. It's too bad I lost where that RTG was, but that's okay. Okay, we're pretty good now. Let's see. Let's check out our map. South. This is a good direction. Whoops. We haven't done a whole lot of exploring in this direction. So part of what we're trying to do is figure out what happened. We found a dead astronaut. We found an abandoned base. There's nobody else here. We obviously came down in a capsule by ourselves. I don't know any of the story to this game, but it's really kind of caught my interest. I'm really wanting to learn more about it. So we'll find out together. Nothing. Heart rate's down, so let's go ahead and... I forgot to check to make sure I had reserve oxygen. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Why would oxygen be a problem on Mars? I mean, it's just air. Yeah, we have filled tank. Looks like we have everything that we will need. That'll be good. All right. Keep going for another jog. This is kind of a zen type of game that you're kind of just exploring for the most part. Probably the type of game that Adam Savage would like. Okay, we got something. What do we have here? Let's go check it out. Go ahead and do a little bit of running. See what this is as quickly as we can. Let's make sure that it's not already on our map. Yeah, we have absolutely not been in this direction. So we've seen broken rovers, we've seen a base, we've seen a dead astronaut, Marsnaut. This looks like a supply cache of some kind to me. Maybe this will be another one of those tents. Ooh, what do we got? Supply cache. Sure, we'll take everything. Interesting. Portable solar cell plan. Cool. Well, we'll take that too. What else we got in here? Plastic hard shell might be useful. A empty storage tank. I wonder if I can take atmospheric samples. Orange drink. Yeah, okay. That doesn't look so bad. Do I see anything else on my scanner? No. Let's go mostly south. Let's keep going in this direction. Is this right? Whoops. Navigation. Yeah, this will do. now we're going very much to the land where we don't know what is out here. There should be a third base. It looks like a little dust devil out there. Somewhere, and it's got to be in this direction. But we don't have anything short. I'm a little surprised we're not seeing any of our waypoint beacons. One of the things I definitely want to do is find more of those. I guess there are some achievements for finding a lot of those, so let's go check out the Dust Devil. It's quite a ways away. Oh no, it's coming right after us. Ah! Or we're coming right after it. Let's see if anything happens when we go through it. Ooh, I felt that. Seemed like a slight bit of a wall, but not really. That's probably about how it would really happen. Okay. Whole lot of nothing. Lovely little canyon here. There's probably a waypoint beacon on top of there. So let's head to that. That will probably be our turnaround point. Unless we see something of real interest. Run up the hill. It's essential to run. Run, run, run. Once we hit 50%, then we'll go switch our tanks out and stop running as much. Yep, waypoint beacon. Inventory. I got a lot more stuff. Use. Now I'm wondering if I have. Nope. There are ways that you can take atmospheric samples. I know this, but I don't know how to do it. We'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. One pending question, if anyone from Random Seed Games happens to see this. What do you do with the USB drives? I really don't have a good idea at all. And I would like to know. Got to be fairly close. I know I said I wasn't going to run, but got to live on the edge a little bit. Okay, let's... We're not that far from our base. We could easily make it back. Probably with about 60% of our fuel, our oxygen. Let's see here. What other topics should we talk about? Next game I'm going to play will almost certainly be Factorio. Factorio is a game about building a factory on an alien planet. Doesn't have a ton to do with space stuff, although you do build rockets, and that's the win condition, for lack of a better term. But yeah, it's a pretty neat game. I've played it actually quite a bit, and I want to try a series with it. I've been dying to try a series with it, so we'll see. I think what I'm gonna try to do is to try to figure out how to speed run it ish. There's you can get all of the achievements in the game in a single run if you're clever, and I want to try to figure out how to do that. So that's probably what we're gonna do next. I don't know how exactly that's gonna work out, but it should be a lot of fun. Factorio is an amazing game. Decent chance if you like games like this that cause you to think a little bit, you'll probably like Factorio. But we'll check it out here. I'm probably going to play, I don't know, 4 or 5 more times with this game. We'll see. I want to get to all 3 bases, and I want to feel like we've explored Mars pretty decently. That's what my goals are. So we'll see. People are interested, I'll play more. Yep, here's another way beacon. Waystat. Okay, let's... Probably need a fuse to get this to work properly. I'll go ahead and repair the slot just to make sure. Yeah, we have plenty of oxygen. We got our fuse installed. So, looks to me like it's working. Cool. Now what? What do we see now? Not a whole lot. We need some water. So let's go ahead and drink. Water, of course, is almost at the very bottom. Let's just start walking while I try to determine where we want to go next. And this is as good a direction as any. Now, we are getting close to our turnaround condition, so we're probably not going to go that far. Radiation zone, we want to stay out of that. That means we're on the edge of the map. They only have a limited map that they've done this to, and we would die. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a cop-out, but you got to keep people in somehow. I guess there could have been a nuclear war that just happened to allow this little tiny box of Mars to be protected, but that seems like a cop-out. Okay. Not seeing anything. Well, we got 1 cache and 1 more waysat, so that's something. We've also started to explore down here. Now, I don't know how we are going to continue. I'm really tempted. How? It's 2 o'clock. We had we were pretty full the last time I checked. I think we will use our last oxygen tank and really push this exploration out. Where's our navigation? Let's go. Well, we'll keep walking kind of along the edge here, mostly in the southerly direction. Just occasionally bobbing our heads to see what else. Hey, Anne. Where can you find this game? I have it on Steam. It's called Lacuna Passage. There should be a link in the description that you can find it. It's from a company called Random Seed Games. I don't remember exactly. It's relatively inexpensive. Okay. Yeah, definitely. It's a pretty neat game, and I always like to support games that really do their due diligence on research of, well, real world technology, space stuff. So, when I heard about this game, I had to give it a shot. And it's still early access, so it is still improving. I sent them actually a fairly big list of things that they might do to make things a little bit better. And I don't know what they'll end up doing, but they're certainly considering my ideas, so it should be fun. Should be fun. Still not seeing a lot. We're going to have a tough time finding the new base, aren't we? I'm going to climb up to the top of this hill, and then we are going to take the slightly warm way around. I do take allowances for gameplay. Sometimes it's just not that fun to do something that's super realistic, but sometimes it is. Ooh, we have a cache. Like, the last game I played was FTL. FTL doesn't even make a attempt to be realistic. And that's okay, it's a fun game. Or Astroneer, same thing. It's no attempt to be realistic at all, but it's a fun game. But I do enjoy this type of game, and another good one is Children of a Dead Earth. I did a series of that some time ago. Interestingly enough, it's one of the most searched for terms on my site. That people really seem to want to see more about that game. It's pretty neat. But, for what things I've done with game development, I try to keep realism as a factor. Ooh. The white beacon too. I might regret this. But we're going to take a risk. So we have a supply cache here, and we have a white point, which is some kind of a point of interest. We'll come check this out. So I released a video today about Mars dust and all of the fun stuff that it can cause. Okay, this is just another supply cache. What do we got? Come on. What's going on? Okay. There we go. That was weird. So we have a hammer. Some more filters. That looks good. What? That was weird. Some discharge batteries. That can always be handy. And we got a water bladder. Empty. Okay. Or a bladder, I should say. Now, where was that white thing? Yes. Let's go see what this is about. The white things are where we find interesting bits of story. Now, this is so far away from anything. Okay. Well, maybe if we're lucky, it'll have some error or something. Oh, that's so far away, too. Actually, it's not that bad. Yeah, this game, it actually uses real terrain data taken from, I think from MOLA, which is the Mars Orbiting Laser Altimeter. It was an instrument on Mars Global Surveyor that figured out the altitude of Mars. It figured out that the southern hemisphere is higher than the northern hemisphere by about 2 or 3 kilometers, if I remember right. They think it actually the northern hemisphere of Mars is a giant impact crater, largest one in the solar system. Half of the planet of Mars is an impact crater. So we got another cache, but we are pushing things. If we're lucky, this will be a tent. That supply cache is not that far away. At 75%, I have to turn. Yeah, this looks like it's a tent. We're almost there. Another waypoint. What do we got? Come on. Give me something good. Really should start taking 3 oxygen bottles. Remote outpost. Good. I might just... I'm just going to take one of these out. And let's see what else we got. A lot of supplies. Hazmat kit. Yay. Universal hose plan. That could be handy. But I am excited about that. Oh, we have a little bit of water. I have a soldering iron. That could be handy. And we have a screwdriver. Lots of food. Well, it's a pop-up tent. Do I need to do anything to power this? I don't know how pop-up tents work. Well, we can obviously eat, which is good because we're gonna need some food. Let's drink a little bit. And let's check our vitals. Need some more water. Okay, so we could sleep here. We probably will sleep here, but we may as well. We have more oxygen bottles. It's starting to get dark. We're still gonna try to do a little bit more exploring. Let's just try to turn on this waste at, and then we will go back into our little pop-up tent and sleep for the first time on Mars in something other than a outpost. You really think they would have sent me a map of what was actually here on the surface, at least the bases. Okay, let's turn on our flashlight for your viewing enjoyment. Love the stars. you probably would be able to see the stars really well. So our battery power is lower than I thought it would be. Interesting. But we definitely want to turn on the waysat, and then we'll go back and sleep. And we're probably going to have to head back to the base because we can't get new oxygen here. So we could pick up an extra tank if we need to, which we already did. We'll have to go and fill them up. It's a pity. I really wanted to find the base. Okay, let's plop in our fuse. Go ahead and repair this lot. Why not? It's not like we're out at night. Lots of fuses. That's what I like to see. And then diagnostic console. Turn the power on. Oh, okay. Well, there's our base, I really hope. Let's make sure because that is vitally important. Yeah. That we get back there. So we're cruising here along Mars in the middle of the night, and we're going to head to what basically amounts to a tent to be able to sleep in. Not much, but it will allow us to take off our spacesuit for a little bit and be able to get some shut-eye. I don't think these tents are very realistic at all. But, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, we're going to have some fun tomorrow because we got to get our way back to a base. I'm not sure which one of the two will go. Actually, while we're out here, let's go ahead and collect a couple of rock sample. Not the hammer. Inventory. Pickaxe. Equip. We got one. Two rock samples. So we got one for each one of the bases. Okay, here's our little pop-up shelter that we're gonna go sleep in. Hermes. Let's... Actually, I do want to leave one of these here just as a emergency. Actually, no. I'm only going to keep one. I might need the other one, but we'll make the determination based off of how it does. So somehow we're getting some air. There's no power to this thing, but this is our nice little tent here. Okay, let's see. Are we hungry? We're a little bit wanting some water, so that's not so bad. Actually, we don't have a whole lot of water either. And let's get some shut-eye. Let's go to sleep until... we'll get an early start. Okay. This is good. Is there anything else that we can do in here? Let's see. Are we hungry? We're starting to become on the verge of being hungry, but we're not yet. So we're gonna just go ahead and go with that. Navigation, we want to go pretty much the opposite of the direction we are. Actually, I can set a waypoint. So we're gonna go, whoops. Let's go back to the main base. We haven't been there in a while. Okay, 5 kilometers. Wow. That is a long ways away. Now we're gonna walk by a supply cache, so we may as well pick it up. I probably should have grabbed that other it's not too late. I'm going to grab one more oxygen tank because I don't know that I trust a 5 kilometer walk with only one thing of oxygen. Withdraw just one. Okay, and then inventory, let's go ahead and use it. Order that things are stored here is not particularly logical. Okay, so we're gonna head first to the supply cache and see what's in it. Shouldn't be too far away. We will do a little bit of exploring, but not a ton. Our battery's starting to get a little low. Uh-oh. Actually, we should be fine. We'll probably run out of oxygen before we run out of power. Isn't that reassuring thought? What's this? Okay. We'll take it. This is kind of interesting, though. I haven't been able to do this, but let's try to take a picture. How do you take a picture? Option controls. Photo X. All right, let's continue on. Yeah. We're not going to go for a morning jog today. We got too far to get back, and we don't have a whole lot of air. What's this? That looks interesting. I will do a sample about halfway back. We're going to take a couple of rock samples. You get more points for the research the further the samples are from each other. So I figured 5 kilometers, 2 kilometers. Yeah, that should be pretty good spread. Looks like it's starting to... sun is starting to rise. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to start singing. I don't want to drive away, you guys. Tomorrow it's only a day away. That's what we were saying last night in our little pop-up tent. Okay. That is where I spent the night, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. It's cruising along. Let's, what can I do? I have a charge battery backup. Oops. We'll hold off on recharging it for a little bit. We'll see what we can come out with. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my light because we need to conserve that power. I think if I don't have the light on, then it will help to save battery power, and we don't have a lot. Luckily, we're going back to our original base that has been hopefully charging its batteries for all this time. We had it nice and fixed up when we left it. So hopefully everything is still working good. I do like the battery icon. Another waysat. Yeah. Have I been there? Nope. We'll do it. We're probably about 1 kilometer away from it, but that is perfectly okay. So that's going to mean about a 6 kilometer walk back to the base. That'll be fine. And we'll probably do a little bit more meandering too. We're still getting closer, so it's not that far out of the way. Not bad at all. Finding these waysats is important too. Well, there's another one over there. Ooh. Not gonna get that one. We don't have the resources, I think, to pull. No, I'm not gonna get that one. Not gonna do it. It's a pity. I do eventually want to try to find all of these. Like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. That's a pretty light coming in. The little stream of light, the glare. Not seeing anything else. So, turns out that young Anakin Skywalker was actually pretty smart in the fact that he didn't like sand. Sand is really something pretty annoying and will be for living on an arid world like Tatooine. So, give Anakin props there. Still 4 kilometers. Oy. I think I could probably do it if I went straight there without using my last reserve tank. But, I mean, we have the reserve tank just for doing something like this. We got to do some exploration. Because otherwise, what's the point? Waysat found. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a fuse in it. Repair slot. And replace component. We have plenty of fuses. And we'll turn you on. I don't know what powers this thing, but okay. And do we see just that one? How far away is that? That's a long ways away. It's on top of that mountain. Okay, we're not going to do it. It's tempting, but we're not going to do it. Because we are smart like that. Yeah. Okay, let's check our navigation map. This kind of crooked screen, it gets a little bit... I was watching the video and it was a little bit hard to watch because of this kind of stuff. So I apologize, it's just the game. Wonder if there's an option that I can... whoops. That was not the button I went to click on. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, off. Controls. That's not going to do anything. Okay. Well, that's all right. It'll be fine. Okay. Nothing exciting yet. I wish you could reduce the bob a little bit. But it'll be fine. That might have been the same. No, I think there's another waysat there that I haven't found or haven't turned on yet. Nothing too exciting over this hill. Getting a little bit close to the halfway mark. Just past 3 kilometers back, we'll go ahead and take another sample. Yeah, and our oxygen is absolutely not gonna get us back without using our last reserve tank. So it's a good thing that we took it, because we're smart like that. Might be able to make it back if we took off straight there. Battery, we seem to be doing okay. I think not using the scanner all the time helps. I think that's part of why we drained so quickly last time. We'll see, though. We shall see. I'm not gonna use it, though, until we get to about 10%, because refilling those oxygen tanks is kind of a pain. Yeah, actually, there's... no. We'll keep trucking along. Do our scanning check. Okay, we're coming up on halfway there, so let's take out our rock hammer, and I can only get 1 more sample because you can only carry 5 on you. Yep. Okay. Well, that's all right. We got some good samples. The scientists will be happy back on Earth, even though we don't seem to be able to talk to them. A little bit surprised there's not a way set up there. Someone obviously took a lot of time to put the waysat system up in place, and it's a pity that those people aren't still around. I don't know how I ended up being the only person on Mars. Ended up being Mark Watney. This game really makes you feel like Mark Watney, I gotta say. Except for you can't farm yet. Yet. They're working on adding farming. I guess you will run out of food eventually. And so that's limits how long you can play this game. Let's check our... looks like we're a little bit thirsty, so let's get some water. Looks like that was kind of a bad time to do that, but... yeah, we could still use some more water, and we are regretting very much not having eaten anything before we left this morning. That was a pretty dumb idea when you're in a spacesuit and you can't eat anything all day. But that's okay. We'll be back at our base. We'll be able to have some pasta with peanut butter. Because doesn't that just sound yummy? Yes, yum num. Num num. Trying to decide how much longer I'll play this today. At least another half hour, so we'll probably do another day. Not seeing a whole lot yet. Yeah, I look forward to them having a little bit more texture. Because the Martian surface, it looks cool, but it's kind of repetitive. And granted, the real Mars is a lot like that, but they gotta spruce. They gotta spice it up a little bit. You know, put some impact craters or I don't know what. One of the measures for an open world game is how often do you run into stuff to do. So like Zelda Breath of the Wild, it's about once every minute and a half or so. This game is quite a bit lower. I'm going to go ahead and use my oxygen tank. But that means I have some spare capacity, so we're going to get some exercise in. I think we are. Maybe. I don't seem to be able to run. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. That's okay. Yeah, there's definitely not a whole lot to do when you're just wandering around. Okay, we got another waysat. Is that one that we know about? Yes, it is. This is good. We are getting close. If we can see that waysat. That's our waysat that's welcoming us back home. Yay, home. Do a quick check. Nothing of interest. Bits of rock. I don't think we know the surface well enough to know if it would look like this. This to me looks like it's really compact dirt, and I think it's kind of more of a soil type texture. I'm not sure quite what they could do. And obviously this game doesn't have a particularly high graphical budget, but they got to be able to figure out something they could do to just spice this up a little bit. Again, nothing. Why? It's like my control is not working. I'm trying to do some running and it's not. Let's just check my controls real quick. Make sure I didn't do anything. Okay. Maybe it's just because my battery's getting low that it doesn't want to let me run or something. I don't know. Whatever. Silly game. We're on to you. Mwahaha. Well, while we're doing that, let's... we could use a little bit more water. We're gonna take almost all of the water we have. Let's take a look at our navigation. So obviously the base is to the kind of southeast from here. Yeah, to the southeast. It's the only part that we haven't substantially explored yet. So that's the direction that we're going to head tomorrow. I think we'll do just a one-day run. Oy. I really hope our oxygen stores are full here because we're going to be in trouble if they're not. We're going to be in serious trouble if they're not. Probably shouldn't have come this high. But that's okay. Got our purple circle now. Let's go around the cliff. We have plenty of... Jump up. Jumping doesn't feel right in this game. I assume it's a Unity type thing that they're just using the Unity jump, but it doesn't feel right. So it should be slower. Gravity on Mars is a third of Earth's. And it's too much up and down. It doesn't feel good. It's a pretty view. Do you like this stark desert world? Yeah, it's a good thing that we had that extra oxygen tank because we would have been in trouble. We might have been able to make it here if we didn't stop at that waystat. But we did. And the extra cash, and we needed to. That's what this game is for. You're supposed to do stuff like that. So it's probably because I'm hungry that it won't let me run. I'm not that hungry. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we got our base here. This is base Alpha. So, looking good, looking good. let's go ahead and let's get inside. Okay. Let's go ahead and stick our, well, first things first, food. What kind of food should we have? Well, obviously, we're going to congratulate ourselves on not eating breakfast, and we're going to eat lots of junk food. We should eat something at least relatively healthy, though. Let's have some almonds and some grape jelly. That sounds good. Nom nom. Yep. Our body is liking that. Probably ate a little bit more than we should have, though, considering we're not going to have any more food soon. But let's, whoops, we want to deposit. Black-eyed peas, M&Ms, chickpeas, chicken soup. We'll keep some of that. Our dried beef leaf here, crackers, chocolate dipped cookies, coffee, ketchup packets, granola bar, kidney beans. I do like the variety of the foods that they have here. What do we say? We're gonna have pasta and peanut butter in the morning. Wow, we have a good amount of food now. I'll keep that. Keep the trail mix. Let's leave all the rice here. Peanut butter and pasta. It's going to be our breakfast. Actually, that's what I think we were supposed to eat. Now, our water is building up. This is good. Let's take out 5 things of water. Sounds like a handy amount. Equipment. Deposit. What's deposit? All but we'll keep 2 med kits. Move our hammers. Keep the multi-tool on me. Metal blades will deposit. Shouldn't be taking those. Storage tanks, we're going to fill those up. The bladder tanks, I will deposit. Wait, the storage tanks are... Oh! We will deposit... Keep one of them. Expired. I'll have to salvage that. That's okay. So we have the parts now to do some real crafting. This will be fun. Let's first start by salvaging our expired battery. Good. And that, I believe, is all we're going to do. Now, crafting. We should be able to craft some fun stuff. What do we... First things first. Let's craft oxygen-filled canister. We're going to fill up our oxygen tanks. Nothing fancy about that. We'll also fill up our batteries while we're at it. So nice to have lots of oxygen. Okay, now portable solar panel. What do we need? So we're going to need some solar cells. Can we make those? Metallic solar cell. So printer filament. Scrap metal. And some wire. But we would need a printer key. We don't have that. Okay. Well, what else can we actually make? We could make fuses now. That's good. We can make a universal hose. Could even build ourselves the solar panels if we had the right amount of solar cells, which we do not. Now we could scrap some of the solar panels out there, but I don't really think that's what we want to do. Oh, we need to deposit our rock samples, so let's deposit 3. Equipment. Wait, it goes in this one. Materials. Deposit. Oh yes, let's deposit all of this stuff that we don't need. We need to charge our backup batteries, which is fine. Get our scrap metal on here. Lots of glue. Move it all. Velcro, we don't need you. Metal tubing. Plastic hard shell. Plastic structural support. Printer filament. All of it. We're leaving you here. I'm gonna take just our normal wire. Yeah, let's go charge some of our batteries. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I wish it would kind of tab the fields and then keep the same item you had selected. So like when I hit enter here, it should go straight down to build item, but it doesn't do that. Okay, I think we are done. Lots of charged batteries. I'm going to leave the rest of them here. The discharged ones. Even though we have a decent number of discharged batteries already, it can never hurt to have more. So let's go ahead and deposit all of these. Not enough space. Interesting. I didn't know that that was a thing. Huh. Well then. We might have to start making some stuff. Interesting. What time is it? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Been busy filling up our tanks and being prepared. Now. Still a lot of stuff to be carrying around. But I suppose it will have to do. Okay, let's have our pasta and peanut butter. We'll have both peanut butters. Yeah, that sounds good. And I have a couple things of water. Okay. Wait a sec. Something is not working here. Water reclaimer is not working. We better go fix that before we go take off anywhere serious. We will fill up. We don't have a lot of power left. We do have all of our battery backups though, so I'm not too worried. We can use those if we need to. Okay, let's go fix our water reclaimer. I think that's this box if I remember right. What's your deal? Water reclaimer. Your fuses are broken. Oh no. Okay, well, let's... A broken fuse, that's no good. Broken fuse again. Says we need to have 3 of these working. Okay, that's good. Oh. That obviously didn't work. Why not? Let's go check our power. Maybe some of these things are broken. Well, we'll get it all fixed up. That one's a little bit degraded, so maybe that was part of our fusing issue. That's also a little degraded. Okay. We'll take it. I have another storage tank I could put in. Let me go ahead and clean up the slot a little bit. And we'll put in a new tank in here. Okay, now let's try good. 3 fuses. Do I want to push my luck? Good. And this is looking pretty. Carbon filters need a little bit of maintenance, so let's go ahead and clean you up. Get this base all working nice and purty so we can ignore it for a while. Let's also fix our hoses. Hello? I think that's a bug. We'll work around it, it'll be fine. Okay, and what was the fuse for? Whoa, yeah, that's some serious need of being fixed. And so how does this look? Circuit board is kind of broken. time is it? Okay. Looking good. Way to be. We may as well do another just general fixing day. Sometimes you gotta do these. Okay, one of our carbon filters is toast. Our fuses are about to go out. Man, can't anything just stay fixed? It's only been like 4 days since I've been here. This thing is almost toast. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to tune everything up. We'll try to do one more exploration day. But today's a fix-it day. Got to get everything nice and clean and purty. All right. Okay, we can run now. I don't know why we couldn't before, but we can run now. Let's... Oh, I forgot to fix the carbon filters. Ooh, that would be bad. Heating elements are all toast. Oh no. Let's fix this side first. I don't know if I have a spare heating element. I have one inside the base for sure, though. Whoa. Let's just get some oxygen from the base. Yeah, we'll just do that. I think I can fill it up without manage suit. Probably taking more power from the base than I should, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Now, let's get this fixed up. Our heating element also is not working. Ah, too many things. That's good. I thought it said that there was a problem with the filters. Was that the other one? I don't know. Ew. That was the water. Water's fine. It's this one that the filters are going. Yeah, here we go. Repair slot. You really got to do your maintenance or else you've got to do a lot more work. Okay. Heating elements. This would be a bad time for a solar storm. Not the worst timing, though. Place component. I have one heating element. Oh no! And it fried immediately. Lovely. Okay, that was dumb. Why did it fry immediately? Everything looks like it's more or less working. I mean, that needs a little bit of attention. This still looks good. Let's go ahead and just repair up these a little bit. 97, I'm not even going to bother. 92, I will repair the slot. Gosh, we gotta send word back to NASA. They're sending us some defective products here. Okay, so we have no heat. This is bad. This is an absolute emergency. We can't sleep in the habitat if it doesn't have heat. I think we have a heating element. If we're lucky, we have one. Come on. No, it's going to be here. No, here? We don't have a heating element. This is bad. I hope we don't need to 3D print one. Well, let's go ahead and salvage the broken stuff. It's going to take us a little while, but broken heating element. I thought I broke 4. Okay. Craft items. Heating element. Scrap metal. Wire. Chemical con. This is good. So let's go ahead and build another one. And last one. Okay, let's see if we can fix our heater. Maybe. Yeah, we got a little bit of backup power, which is always good. Come on, we can fix the space. I'm confident we can do this. It's already day. We haven't slept. Oh no, we must be so tired and hungry. Not only is it day, it's 3 o'clock already. Wow. Okay. Now. Why is it breaking? Let's read the manual. Okay, hang on. So let's repair the slot. Repair the slot. I'm gonna kill the power to this. And then we're gonna put all 3 heating elements in. And then I'll run the diagnostics. Well, we only have 2. Why? That's good. Repair slot. Why can't I fix that slot? Hello, game. Maybe I'm just too tired. That's what I'm going to assume, is I'm too tired. But we got 1 working. So let's get inside. We can run. Huh. I'll check my vitals, but I'm sure it's hideous at this point in time. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is bad. This calls for some chicken noodle soup. How do my vitals look now? I still need more. Okay. I need a lot more calories. So let's have some trail mix. Yeah, and we need to pick up some more water. Let's go ahead and get that. Six water should be just fine. Low lipids. Okay, so we still need more food. Something that has a decent amount of fat. And let's go with almonds. And I'm gonna get one more water. You know, we'll turn that off. I'm gonna go ahead and just sleep for a little bit. Just for a couple of hours. Just a little nap. See how our vitals look now. We still look like we need something. Something fairly fatty. Well, we'll try. Whoops, hang on. What do we have on us? I don't want to do a trail mix. I'll drink some more water. We'll have some chicken noodle soup too. Okay. I don't know what we're missing, but we're gonna have to put this on hold. We're gonna have to try to fix our heater some more. So we're gonna go ahead and craft. Oh, we don't have any. Okay, let's salvage 2 more broken heaters. And let's see if we can build these. Another heating element. We don't have the bonding agent. We don't have any in here? Really? I guess this doesn't count. I thought it did, but I guess I'm mistaken. It's okay. Heating element. Build. No power. Oh no. This is bad. Okay, well. We can transfer a little bit of power. Let's go ahead and get full oxygen. Lucky for us, we have that backward charging capability. See if we can get this all fixed up so that we're ready to do some more exploring. But this got to get the space station taken care of. It's our lifeline, literally, here in this cold, cold, dark desert world. Okay, replace component. Ah, so much better. When you're actually well rested and taking care of yourself, it's much easier to... No! Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna run with 2 heating elements, I guess. No. How's this looking? The wires are all gone. We're gonna have to make some more wires. Fuses. We'll fix you up too. Man, who put this high maintenance stuff on Mars? I mean, seriously. Can't even go a day without me having to go through and clean off all the fuses? A few days? Jeez. Replace component. No. This is bad news. And it's getting dark. That looks good. Okay, well, we got to get some wires. And hopefully we can have this whole thing relatively well operating. It really does not bode well for my other station. But that's okay. I mean, this is a survival game, so you got to do something. Well, don't have any power. Got let's take all of the high gauge, all of our good wire. Nothing is gonna work here. We have our computers that seem to have, I don't even know how they can function, but they seem to be able to. No reserve power. Yeah. Okay, our suit's almost out of power because we transferred some of our suit power into the habitat. That was probably a mistake. The good news is we have a lot of oxygen. All right. I didn't even check my... Yeah, I need some water. Of course I do. That's probably not enough. This thing is getting difficult to stay alive, to say the least. But that's okay. What kind of a game would it be otherwise? Okay. Place component, high gauge wire. No! You fool. Okay. What does the manual say? Good. Replace component. No! Foils. Okay, well. Hopefully I'm at least getting some power. Should have taken more wire. Nope, of course I'm not getting any power. Got 3 wire left. That's it. I have a lot of batteries. Might have to use some of those. I hope not, but I think I'm going to have to. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and turn this power switch off for whatever it's worth. Make sure slot. Place component. Empty replace component. Okay, let me go turn this on. Please, please, please. Good. It's all working. Oh, thank goodness. I think I need to remember to turn the power off before I start messing with components in the future. Now, I don't have hardly any power at all, but that's okay. I have a little bit. It's actually showing all green. I'm surprised at that. Okay. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Vitals. Yeah. I've been working too hard and not taking care of myself. So we're going to have some walnuts and some trail mix and rice cakes. Yeah, it sounds good. And we're going to have lots of water too, because we're thirsty. I'm going to take 8 things of water out. Living on the edge here. How's our vitals now? Still a little bit hungry. Mostly for fat stuff. I knew I was going to run out of power. That was inevitable. This sounds good. Okay, well, we have a power system that is functioning, but we just don't have any power. So we can transfer a little bit. And then we're going to take a nice long sleep. And I think probably come out, yeah, no power. Not surprised. Okay, let's go ahead and use our backup battery. And we'll go ahead and transfer a little bit of that power back. And come the morning, we should be sitting at a fully functional station. So we'll go ahead and take another 6 hours sleep. We deserve this because we've been working so hard. Okay, and we have lots of power now. Ah, let's go ahead and salvage our fuses. Another broken stuff. Just can't hold a charge anymore, huh? Interesting. I guess we're gonna make some wire. Probably another heating element or two, too. We have enough fuses for a while. I'm not too worried about that. Craft items, wire. Build, I think, 3 more wires. Let's go with 4 wires just to make sure we have plenty. These are super important, even if it doesn't appear to be. Okay, heating element. I forgot that this took wire. We have plenty of filters. Hoses, I think we're fine. Go ahead and charge the batteries. Okay. Where's our computer? Here we go. Let's check our status. So we're on reserve power, which is fine. And we're going to run out power, which we just did. Then again, we've been using a lot, and it's probably shouldn't have charged that last thing. Oh well. We're just going to sleep till daylight. We have power on. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I think I'm going to call this good for now. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have about this game or about anything space exploration related. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care.